everybody. This is Jamie from Jamie Plans with Cats, and today's another episode of Plan with Me. I'm going to be using this beautiful kit by the Pretty Pink Co. called Regal Manor, and it is gorgeous. I just bought the full decorative kit, and I added on the color swatches. And I am so excited to be putting this up. I have been just chomping at the bit, so to speak, to get this up because I think this is one of my most favorite kits of the year. This really is. I'm using this old sampler by Saucy Stickers, and I did put it where I thought it would go, down at the bottom, and I felt like it's gorgeous. It does. It looks great down there, but I felt like it got lost down there. I did use it, but I went for another one of those thin color washes, skinny color wash, I guess it's called. And I kind of like that double line down at the bottom. I really had fun with that. I am leaving I'm going from the center out because I knew I would be using the corner washes. Corner floral in all of the corners, actually. And then I dug out this beautiful fall leaves vintage text by, that went by too fast. It was either Sadie's or Pretty Pinko. I can't remember. And I think I had like 2 or 3 of those. And I used the heck out of them. I'm so excited. I can't wait to show you what I did to my date covers. And this is, I don't know if I said, but this is for the month of November 2025. This is going to be the Thanksgiving week. And here's my paper. November 24th through the 30th. So the pretty much the last week of November. Then we get into Christmas. Very excited. So I really wanted to use some fancy date covers. This was, it's, although my Thanksgiving was not elegant, the occasion, because it's Thanksgiving, you're getting ready for the big meal, was elegant. So that's why I was going for a very flashy style of this kit. What I just popped up on the screen, that was a Saucy Stickers something. I think I bought that. I mean, she just somewhat recently came out with those frames, and I hadn't had a chance to use them. And normally I would have just set the frames down and you know, I don't know what I would have done with it, but I've used like 1 or 2 here and there, but I haven't really used a lot of those frames in any sort of sense. And so I decided to use them for my date covers. And when I put them down, it was beautiful, but I thought, okay, it needs a little something, something. And then you just saw me because I'm speeding through this, but the color washes in the background, and I was sold. I need to have this. I need to make this happen. And I was so ecstatic when I did that because it came out so good. I love all the details that have come together. And each time I'd like, well, maybe I add this, and it works great. And then, okay, maybe I add this, and it works great. And I had so much fun putting this kit together. The only bummer of this was I only had the sampler itself. If you buy the sampler, the one that I picked up on the screen, it has more than enough to do the date covers. But like I said, I had been kind of like using 1 or 2 here and there. And I did not have another frame for Sunday. So I had to get creative, and I used, I believe I put that up. That frame on Sunday is from the Pretty Pinko. And although it wasn't the almost like a tarnished gold, I felt like I felt like I could get away with it in this kit. There's a Flora Paperie doll. Love, love, love the Flora Paperie dolls. I'm using the color swatch in the sidebar as a to hold my November monthly script, and I love how that came out. Like I said, all the choices, they all came together so cool. I love it. The one bummer of is that the leaf foil that I did, that was covered up by the doll, and I couldn't get that up. So I'm like, because sometimes I don't plan things out. They lie where it falls. That is the thing. Okay, I'm messing around with the chandelier, and I'm messing around with the chain. See how it's kind of crooked, and I just can't get it to work. You know what I was doing? I was so involved in this kit that actually, in my brain, that it was an actual live or real ornament in my head. An actual chandelier. And I was trying to adjust the chain so the chandelier would straighten out. I don't know if anybody has been so involved in their planning that they actually okay, think that the picture is actually the object. I freely admit this. I'm probably the only person. I don't know. So every time I see myself trying to fix the chain so I can straighten out the chandelier, I'm dying laughing at myself. Okay, so we're moving on. I had some of that loose floral, kind of the individual floral. I don't normally use those, but I felt like the date covers. I just I wanted extra. I wanted extra, and I was throwing that up there. So and I love how that came out. It's just so neat. So I was going to put in the they're not full boxes, but I think page number 5 had, they're full boxes, but they're not traditionally square. So I was going to do that, and I wound up not doing that because I threw in, I was just, I think a little while back I had used the larger, what do you call them? Like, not deco, I guess. Well, I know it is compositions, larger compositions, also from Pretty Pink Co. And I was just in that mode where I wanted big, go big or go home. And again, I think this was like kind of like it's a special week, and I really wanted to throw everything at this. So I'm having so much fun with this. So we've moved on to the day-to-day stuff. Monday, coffee, at some Happy Meal. There were chicken nuggets involved. And at work, I rarely talk about my work, but at work, because this is a fun one. They have like a they try and cheer people up by doing like games. And, it's like once a month game. Like, I don't know. What's your favorite dog? Or what's your favorite day of the week? Or answer these questions, this or that. And it changes each month. So anyway, they have like that, and then you win like a random prize, like a coffee mug or, a sticker or something. And sometimes I play, sometimes I don't. But this year, I did. Now, it's been a while, so I cannot remember what it was. But I won. I was the top winner of this prize, and I won, like, the fancy tote. Ooh, ah. So, that was exciting. Let's see. We'll just move on over to Wednesday, Dunkin' Run. My stove died. I've been glossing over this, but my stove died. Um, and I know Kat was, she had mentioned, I think her stove died. And I am one of those people who also their stove died. And I had it was, if your stove dies the week of Thanksgiving, they make you a delivery priority. So they delivered my stove the day before Thanksgiving, which I need to cook that turkey. So yes. So the day before Thanksgiving, I was like burning that stove off because that's what you got to burn the stove off before you can use it, and it stank so bad. Oh my goodness, just that the new stove smell, and it was chaos, I tell you what, because not only cleaning the stove, burning the stove off, and then, of course, all the cooking, the pies, and all the pre-Thanksgiving stuff. It was a long week, I tell you what, of just that type of chaos. So, but most of the items I cooked came out well, but the what I cooked for Thanksgiving, like I probably should have waited for the stove to be delivered because oh the concoction that came out of that stove, the first concoction that the pies came out great, but the concoction that came out of that stove was not Thanksgiving worthy. I'm telling you right now. But I'm very happy that I got a new stove. Uh, and the turkey was the unfortunate downside of or the turkey whatever I cooked. Ugh, it was horrible. That's a whole different. So yes, that was a big thing. I had the family get together, and that was beautiful. And I love being with my family, especially on special days like that. My dad actually tried a new cranberry sauce recipe that came out pretty good. So yes, here is a quick look at the final project, and I really, really love this kit. I think that came together so good. And then I'm doing a flip through. There is so much left out of this kit. It's so gorgeous. I can't wait to use it for another project. But yeah, have a great Thanksgiving, everybody. Bye bye.